Now we turn it to Ms. Maria Abirad from MenaML to go over the schedule for this coming week.
Good morning, everyone, and welcome to MenaML 2026 Winter Edition. My name is Maria Abirad. In my day job, I am a business development manager at Google DeepMind, but I'm also one of the co-founders of MenaML because it's a project that means a lot to a lot of us. What I want to start with is telling you a bit about MenaML and what MenaML is and how this came about. So once upon a time, there were a few people that met and shared a common observation. We realized that there's actually a lack of MENA-wide community for AI practitioners to get together, share ideas, learn from each other, meet, and maybe build something. And so we thought there's actually a space for there's an opportunity for such a space that could act as more of a catalyst to bring all of this regional talent together and connect with each other and with the international scene. So MenaML is really a grassroots movement that focuses on people who share two specific capabilities. There are people who are building a career in AI and have the skills to work in AI, but most importantly, there are people who have an interest in building something in and for the region. So for the format, we thought, let's start with once a year, 1 week a year. We try to get all of those people together, and then we'll see what happens. And then if there's appetite to have more country-focused efforts, then we can definitely explore that. But generally, MenaML is really just about a group of friends, a group of volunteers, who on top of their day jobs really believe in the mission and the opportunity that such a space can create in terms of ripple effect. And we're really, really excited to be here with you today for our second edition. So our first edition, actually, was last year in Doha, February 2025. Doha was really the space that crystallized our identity. So I very vividly remember August 2024. We put out a very minimalist website, put out a call for applications, no branding, no marketing, just a few emails. I think we posted on our LinkedIn profiles. And in a few hours, we got hundreds of applications. And this is where I think we thought, OK, oh shit, this is actually real. Let's see what this is. We ended up receiving 1,200 applications, of which we selected 150 top scholars. We had a very diverse group, so 50% gender parity, a large representation from people from across the MENA region, and an amazing cohort of speakers and sponsors who made the trip to Doha to come and contribute to the effort. And now I'm really glad to welcome you here for our second edition in partnership with KAUST and KAUST Academy. So for this year, we've received 2,300 applications, of which we've selected 300 accepted scholars, so congratulations to you all. We have 42 countries represented, 50% gender parity, and more than 200 unique institutions represented between universities, corporate entities, VCs, research labs, etc. So I'm about to end my opening remarks, but I just want you to leave you with one advice. I think we really have done an amazing job to put all of the ingredients together here. So you have speakers, amazing speakers that are leading in their research field. You have sponsors that have made the trip here to also engage with you, have conversations with you, explain to you how it works in the industry. You have food, you have housing, you have facilities. I think you have everything you need. We've really put all of the ingredients in together, and we're really excited to see what each and every one of you will create in terms of your secret sauce. So really, take the opportunity this week to connect, speak to each other, meet other researchers, meet fellow scholars, speak to your sponsors, speak to the speakers. Everybody is really here with this mentality to connect and to see what we can build for the MENA region. AI is what we do, what we're learning, what we do, what we're going to work in. But really, the opportunity here is in what we can build together. So please, we now point it back to you. You have all of the ingredients. Make the most out of the week, learn, connect, and most importantly, have fun. I'm going to hand over to Ibrahim to walk you through the curriculum.
Okay, hello everyone. So my name is Ibrahim. I'm a research scientist at Google DeepMind. I'm really excited to be here, not just because we have a very exciting program for you, but also because I myself am an alumni of KAUST. So I did my PhD here in 2017. So I'm really excited to be back. So on behalf of the organizing committee, let me just give you an overview about the program that we have. So we strive to have a daily theme. Now, this is not, of course, an exact science, but we try to do this as much as possible. So starting tomorrow, we will have, the theme will be beyond language models. I think most of you are familiar with language models and what they are. So we'll try to go beyond that. We'll talk about, for example, reasoning, recursive inference, and so on, and agents. And then the next day, we'll talk about efficiency, how to build compact and efficient models. And then on Tuesday, the theme will be AI for science, such as AI for physics, for fusion, for disease modeling, and so on. And Wednesday, we'll focus mostly on impactful applications of AI. And finally, we will have responsible AI. And that includes things like red teaming, fairness, privacy, and so on. Okay. So this is at a very high level how the schedule looks like. So we have keynotes every day starting tomorrow. They start at 9 and end at 10, followed by a tutorial. And then we'll have the research talks. We have lab sessions as well. These are shown in orange here. So starting tomorrow, today we're going to have our first lab session on vibe coding. But starting tomorrow, we will have 2 sessions in parallel. I'll talk about them. One for foundations and one for the advanced track. And we have, of course, also the panel sessions, which I'll go over shortly. Okay, so we have very exciting keynotes. Professor Bernard Ghanem is going to talk about the Center of Excellence for AI. Noor, who is the CEO and founder of Tarjama, is going to talk about her startup and the landscape of Arabic LLMs. Shibel Murad, who is the director of research at Google DeepMind, is going to talk about AI for code and science. And Professor David Keyes, who is a professor here at KAUST, is going to talk about high-performance computing and its applications for data science. And finally, Hamid is going to talk about, who's a senior staff research scientist at Google Research, is going to talk about red teaming, LLMs. So that was for the keynotes. We also have tutorials, as I mentioned earlier. Hadi from OpenAI is going to talk about reasoning in LLMs. Umar Atiyah, sorry, I don't have the notes. So we have Umar Atiyah as well, and Amir, and Mehdi from Google DeepMind, and Jessica from GSK, who's going to talk about fairness in machine learning. So that was for the tutorials. For the lab sessions, as I mentioned earlier, we have 2 tracks. So we're going to start today. Today is going to be about vibe coding. But starting tomorrow, we'll have 2 tracks running in parallel. So we have the foundations, and that covers things like beginner PyTorch and MLP, transformers with PyTorch, and the Python gem. And then we have the advanced track, which includes AI for biology, distillation, and VLMs and robotics. Okay, so besides all of this, of course, we have the research talks. Now, I'm not going to go through them, but this is just maybe a way to just give you a picture of the wide breadth of topics that we're going to be covering this week. And last but not the least, we have also panels. So we have 3 panel sessions. So when the first one is going to be tomorrow, and it will cover MENA's AI frontier, a deep dive into regional opportunities. On Tuesday, we're going to have another panel on bridging research and industry in AI. And finally, on Wednesday, we'll have a panel session on AI governance, policy, and aspirations in the MENA region. Okay. Yeah, and with this, I hand it over to Safa.
Hello, everyone. Nice to meet you all. My name is Safa Messaoud. I work as a research scientist at Qatar Computing Research Institute. I'm also one of the co-founders of MenaML. And today, I'm not here to present or announce a new Gen AI challenge. We already had a few fun ones on Slack during the last few weeks. I'm here to share some surprises that we have in stock for you for this week. Together with Ihsan, we prepared 2 poster sessions, one on Monday and one on Tuesday. We have 2 tracks this year, a ranking track with 87 posters and a feedback track with 36 posters. If you participate in the ranking track, we're going to have judges evaluate your work. And if you win, we're going to invite you to present your poster on the last day. And all of this is probably known to you. So where is the surprise? What you don't know is that if you win, you're going to come back home with a mini supercomputer, NVIDIA DGX Spark. So thank you, NVIDIA, for the generous support, and good luck, everyone. We also have organized different mentorship activities. We have 4 roundtables this year and 2 workshops. Together with Anas and Yusra, we organized workshops, roundtable workshops around different topics. So what are roundtables? These are basically discussions that we're going to have around roundtables with mentors. And it's going to cover different topics. And it's going to be mainly driven by your questions. So on Saturday, we're going to have a roundtable on breakthroughs in AI. On Sunday, a roundtable on PhD journeys and careers in academia. The Monday one is going to be about technical research discussions. And on Tuesday, we're going to have a roundtable on industry and entrepreneurship careers. As for the workshops, Sami has prepared a sequence of CV writing workshops to run from Saturday to Wednesday. Please don't forget to bring a printed CV. And we also, on Thursday, we have a workshop prepared by Taqaddum, which is a KAUST accelerator. And we're going to be covering topics related to turning research ideas into products. On the logistic front, a big shout out to the KAUST team, especially Walid and Mohammed and Nasser. We wouldn't have been able to do any of this without their tireless work and support. Also, Jinan, the amazing Jinan, big thank you for managing the volunteers and the accommodation. What you need to remember is that we're going to have the meals, breakfast, lunches, dinners in the dining hall in Building 13. We're going to have the keynotes and research talks in this auditorium in Building 20. And we're going to move to Building 19. There is a bridge connecting the 2 buildings for the practicals and mentorship sessions in the afternoons. We're going to also have some fun social activities. Today at 5 p.m., we're going to have the opening ceremony. And we're going to be inviting a Saudi music band. So it's going to be a themed dinner to celebrate our guest, the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia. On Wednesday, we're going to have a MENA celebration dinner with performances, including karaoke and poems recitations. Please don't forget to wear your traditional outfits to celebrate our MENA region. We also have tours, campus tours and KAUST museum tours running in parallel to the mentorship sessions. And we're going to be also awarding the competition winners during these ceremonies. So we hope this is going to be a week of nice encounters, a lot of learning, and a lot of fun. But for everything to run smoothly, we kindly ask you to abide by the following instructions. Always keep your badge on you, please. Also, for the mentorship activities, since we're going to have many running in parallel, please stick to the assignment that we're going to send in a couple of hours. So if you are assigned to a tour, please go to the tour. Don't come to the round table, because probably we're not going to have a share for you. For the poster session, please bring your printed poster or upload your poster for printing in the to-be-shared Google Drive folder. We'll send you instructions today. And most importantly, please remember this. If you lose your keys, you're going to have to pay 600 Saudi riyals. So please don't forget to return your keys at checkout, and especially don't lose them. In case of any issues, please send us an email, and this is the email you should be using. Thank you so much.
All right, thank you so much. I'm here to just keep saying thank you for the next 5 minutes. So this is a summary of what I'm going to say. If you want to hear the rest of the talk, please keep in. So obviously, this happened. Yeah, this is not very friendly for the people who like to walk. This has only happened thanks to the help of a lot of people from KAUST, MenaML team. We keep, Maria mentioned, please collaborate, please connect to each other. We believe the region can come together very strongly. Sir David at the beginning as well mentioned the innovation happens by collaboration through institutes. And this is also reflected in the MenaML team itself. Our team comes from 9 different institutes, in 8 different time zones. Meetings were nightmares for some people, especially in the other hemisphere, the US team. I'm really sorry. But they all came together to make sure this happened. KAUST team working until 5 in the morning, 6 in the morning for the last few weeks just to sort out all the gate access, all the visa. If you received the government invitation, make sure to thank Mohammed and Mahmoud. They worked overnight on this, and Abdulrahman as well. They're working around. You will see them. If you've seen the curriculum structure came through the MenaML speakers team, who also constantly work with the constant changing requirements all the time. You have the application team. You all sent amazing applications. We received like 2,000-something, 2,300 applications, and they had to basically deal with last-minute reviews, trying to recruit more reviewers, make sure it's a fairness review. Everybody get 2 or 3 reviewers. You get feedback on your application. And you make sure like we select the highest quality candidates that we think can carry on the MenaML mission. They work tirelessly for this. Muhammad Mukhtar, Saskia, Jad, naming just a few who pulled all of this together. We had obviously the mentorship team. You have like Ihsan, you have the Safa, Jinan, and the others who all try to recruit all amazing mentors, create a very cohesive program that complements our program to make sure you get the best out of this event and this week. Obviously, Safa, if you have received any email, logistic related, if you sent an email, Safa had to deal with a lot of this with the help of her team, Ahmed, Yazan, Safa, Ihsan, like the rest of QCRI, and Munira, Sally, who unfortunately couldn't come, Malat, all were working on the PR and the community engagement to get you all excited about this event. The team came together to basically, because we all strongly believe this MenaML could genuinely be a thing that will bring on the region together. And this message is not only shared by us, it's shared a lot by the speakers who take a lot of time off their own work. Some of them come on their own expense. They come here with most of them, when we email them, we're like, oh, please, can you give a talk about this? We're like, oh, very excited. This is a very important area for the region. We're very excited about these type of scholars. Some of these returning speakers, they approached us. They were like, oh, last year we came, the energy was amazing. The questions were very, very strong. The students were engaging all the time. They were like, oh, can we give a talk again this year? So a very big thank you to all the speakers. They pulled in an amazing program. I'm genuinely excited to actually attend all of them. I rejected a few logistic duties to just say, I want to be in this session. So I'm very, very excited. Please try to make sure to attend most of them, if not all. So big thank you to all the speakers. And, well, and of course, this only can happen with an amazing venue like this and an amazing support like Dr. Sultan, Dr. Naeem pushed for a lot of this through KAUST Academy, and we had the support of like KAUST Logistics as well. So we had Walid and we had Razan and Malam to basically support all of our logistical requirements here. It's a logistical challenge to fly people from, I don't know how many countries we flew. I know I kept receiving emails from, I had to learn about the visa requirement about so many different countries. Thank you so much for educating me about this word. This could only happen when you have a powerful team that's coming together behind Dr. Sultan, KAUST, and KAUST Academy. They supported this in so many ways, and thank you so much. And obviously, we extend our thanks to the MCIT, our government partner this year, and they're covering the media coverage and providing the support for the next few days. And again, sponsors are one of the first believers of this. When they believe this thing can happen, without their belief, we cannot support accommodation, flights, and other things, which makes this event accessible and slightly more inclusive, that actually brings in together and make the magic happen that everybody before me talked about. So extend my warmest thanks to Ilm and the Ilm team, Raad, and everybody, Raad, who once we told them about it, they were like extremely excited. They were down with it, and we were like, let's make this happen, and we want to have a challenge. This is a spoiler. I'm going to talk about the challenge later. So thank you to the gold sponsor on Google.org as well. Many people of the speakers team, many of the speakers actually came on the Google sponsors flights to come here to give the talks. So that's, we extend our thanks to them. And the rest of our silver sponsors and Google Slides doing weird things, and really sorry about that. So we extend our thanks also to our silver sponsor, AI71, Mozen, HBKU, QCRI. They basically spot, Mozen, for example, when we called them, we were like, they were like, we love to engage with the community. We love seeing communities starting in Saudi Arabia. We want to support them. We want to support all of these grassroots movements. Okay, technology. So technology fixed itself. Anyway, thank you, Mozen, and thank you, HBKU, Google DeepMind, and AI71 for making sure all of this happen. Also, a bronze sponsor, and some of these are like genuinely favorite stories. Like I think I called Abed from Clarity, and he was like, I love this. I'm going to wire the money now. I'm like, okay, thank you. Same thing happened with Mina Devs, Faisal, and Omar as well from Apple. They were like, as soon as they came off the phone, we received the money. We're like, this makes our life easier. We can extend more scholarship, and we love all of this energy. If you've been to the last year event, you probably recognize Kale and Faisal. They were like early supporter and believer of this. I don't know if we kind see, we're gonna see, you're gonna see them actually all around this week. They're going to talk to you about all the opportunities they have, all the offices they are growing in the region. Definitely speak to them if you're interested in these opportunities. And our latest and newest addition, PNY and NVIDIA, who are like bringing in the challenge winners, the prizes. Thank you so much to all the sponsors who made all of this happen. And also, we have the community partners who also bring in or extend our reach and make sure our message is also inclusive of everybody who reach everybody equally. So we want to thank our partners who are like MSA Travel. So if you've received your travel scholarship and you had to basically book your flight, and many of you had a very interesting itinerary that kept getting escalated, MSA Travel was the one sorting all of your issues. So thanks to them. Gaza Sky, obviously, they sent the outreach to all of the people who benefit massively from sort of events like this that often don't have the opportunities to attend. We have Arab Women in Tech as well, a chapter in Riyadh, and the Saudi Arabia chapter. They're bringing in and hosting an amazing panel on Wednesday. Highly recommend you all to attend. And obviously Mayor as well, who came with us last year, Morocco AI team, who from last year, they bring in I think Morocco is one of the highest attended attendees, actually. So thanks to them. And obviously, the biggest thanks is actually to all of you. We can only dream of this happening when we were undergrads, and now we see all of this energy when we started working, seeing all of this energy, seeing all the stuff you're working on. When we were reviewing the application, we were genuinely impressed. We were excited to hear about what you're going to talk about. The poster sessions, I was receiving posters actually last week. People were like, oh, I'm going to show this poster, I'm going to show that poster, can you give me feedback on this? And that energy we really love. It's people coming in, excited about the science, excited to make it happen, and they make all of this worth it. All of the logistic, I know the last few weeks was tough for a few of you. I'm really sorry about these, but these toughness still made you come, and you still perceived, you hassled through the whole thing, and you still made it. Genuinely, thank you. Honestly, we all talk about how much you all put so much effort to come here. You want to put the best out of, make the most out of this. We want to respect your time. Every session, every research talk, every industry experience, every roundtable is made to curate a CV for you, create a collaboration. If you want to see interesting science and the region advance, it will only happen when you all actually put the same effort to bring you here. You all have the qualifications, you all have the skill set, you all have the grit to survive in this really tough situation we have to deal with sometime. And thanks to you for bringing in our voice, the region's voice, and trying to advance the region with your own skill set and hard work. So genuinely, thank you. And for me, I will just give the round of applause to you. And like I promised you, I just say thank you for the next 5 minutes, and this is my 5 minutes. So yes, if you are happy and excited about this event, please follow us on the socials, tag us and tweets. I don't know what else they do. This can help reach more people in your network. I know some influencer from last year, from their retweet, we received 100 applications from their country, which is very exciting to see. Like, you all actually leaders in your own community. It's not only words we say, you have a big influence. So make sure to use this influence to spread the message more and try to create collaboration and bridges in the region, and have our voices in the next era of AI.